everyone, welcome back once again to the channel. So I had posted a video in which I had talked about my reason behind leaving PwC within 6 months, and I had shared with you everything, every small details. It was a very detailed video in which I received a lot of comments wherein I saw that I was not the only one who was facing that kind of attitude from somebody within PwC. So yeah, this is a video in continuation to that, in which I will be telling you a few things that you can do in order to, save yourself from this kind of attitude. And yeah, you can thank me later. So, but before starting the video, if you are new to the channel and have not yet subscribed, or if you are somebody who does not know what context I'm talking about, I'll definitely pin the video, that previous video somewhere in the screen, and I will put the link in the description box as well, so that you first go and watch that particular video and know what is the actual stuff that I am talking about, and then come on to this video, because in that video I had talked a lot about the environment that I was in and the kind of behavior that I was facing and the kind of things that happened with me within the organization that compelled me to put down my papers within 3 months of joining, and the remaining 3 months it was just notice period, and clocked 6 months within the company, and then I was out. So yeah, why was I out? The reason is all on the internet. It's already on the channel. You can go and watch that. Now in today's video I will be talking about what you guys, those who commented in that video, that you guys are facing a similar thing, maybe in the same company or maybe not, maybe in some other company as well. You can be facing the same thing that I faced in this particular company, and in today's video I will be talking to you about the stuff that you can do from your end to get rid of to get yourself rid of this particular environment. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started with the video. So the first thing that you can do is the thing that I basically did. As soon as I came to know that, this relationship between me and PwC is not working anymore, and I came to know it pretty soon, within 3 months, I came to know that, okay, me loving this company and, me wanting to be, in a big four, or me wanting to work for this well known and well accomplished brand, this is all of a sort, this is all just out there, that okay, I'm working in big four, I'm working in PwC, but actually it is not bringing me the kind of discipline or the kind of motivation or the kind of encouragement that my work should have brought me, which is why I decided very soon, very early within joining the organization, that I am not going to face this thing, any longer. And it acted as a fire, a burning fire within me, and I decided that, okay, I am not going to stick to this organization just because, this is a big brand or something. No, it is not bringing any quality to me. The brand is nothing to me. So, which is why I decided that I need to move out, and firstly I want my peace back, because without that peace I cannot do anything. And that was actually true, and I decided to leave that organization and join in some other organization. Now what I am talking about, or the times that I am talking about, are two different times. We all need to understand that the time when I faced this thing, that was a different time, and that at that time there was no recession, there was no slowdown of jobs in the market, etc., etc. And currently what times we are at right now, there are no jobs, no hirings, no nothing is there. So yeah, times have changed, there is recession, there are layoffs, there are a lot of things that we need to keep in our minds. So the one and only thing that I would like to give to you as an advice is, first get a job, then put down the papers. For me, it was the other way around. I had decided to put down the papers and then get a job, but since the times are different and difficult right now, please do the reverse way, or actually the correct way of first finding a job and then getting down, to put down the papers. That's the first step. Now the second one has to be the most important one. You need to segregate between your wants and your needs. Yeah. So, whenever we think about switching an organization, we always think in the terms, in monetary terms. Let's be very clear. We think about how much hike we should get, about what is the market value, what is the standard, etc., etc. Because it is the major motivation behind our switching the organization is monetary. However, if you are in this particular kind of situation wherein your need is actually not the monetary thing, but rather it is your peace and your peace of mind and your calm, that is what your need of the hour is, then do not hesitate into going with some other organization which is not offering you that much hike but might offer you the kind of environment or the kind of life that you have been wanting to lead. Yeah, so that is the difference. You have to figure out whether you need whether you need the money or whether you need the peace. If money is what you need and that is your complaint, then go in for that organization that is giving you a good hike. But if your concern or your need is peace, then don't hesitate. If you are getting a lower or a lesser amount of hike, if that particular organization has a good name and is giving you a good team or a good a good work life balance or good peace to your mind. Okay, so these are the two things that you need to take care of and that you can do. Now, when can you switch? So right now the markets are really slow, we all know that, but we also know that this is Christmas time and this is New Year's time, and hirings every year at this time is the least. We all know that. But we also know that right after the new year has begun, the first month, the first week, the first month, there are a lot of hirings, and people or the organizations, they see a lot of traction. A lot of employees leave because there are a lot of employees who have their last working dates in December and January, so a lot of people are moving out of the organization, which is why the companies want similar number of people getting in, and which is why January is one of the greatest months of hirings. And actually we are expecting the markets to become stable by, if not January, then by March, or when the new financial year is to start in April. At that time we are expecting the markets to be stable and the hirings to restart. So these are the times when you can when you can try your luck and try to get hold of a job and then put down your papers. So yes, these are the three things that you need to take care when you are making this decision, and you can definitely try to move out of this situation. Being in that particular situation is completely your decision. Yes, if you are in a messy situation, then being there or getting out of it, both are completely your decision and should be your decision, because otherwise there's no otherwise. It has to be your decision. If it isn't, then you need to rethink. So yeah, that is it. That these are the three things that you can do. Of course, there are multiple other people who have told me that they want to take a gap just like me and they want to do something else. They want to do go in for higher studies and stuffs like that. If you want to do anything similar, you can do that as well, but just look into the pros and the cons. Just look whether it is the correct time. It's not. Every person comes from a different kind of a background. Every person carries his own bag and baggage. So you have to decide whether it is the right time for you to take that kind of a step. But if it is, then you can go in for that as well. So that is step number 4 that you can do for yourself. So yeah, these are some steps or some things that you can do in order to come out of this situation, the last step might work out, might not work out. I'm not very sure, but yes, you can anytime try this thing, which is you can go on to your manager or maybe senior manager, your team lead, and you can tell them about the situation that you are in, the situation that you are facing, and maybe the person because of whom you're facing that situation. So yeah, I don't know whether that is going to work, because a person who actually has given you a bad time might also be someone who is, a teacher's pet or a manager's favorite. That kind of thing can happen. So you might come out as someone who bitches behind your colleagues, and those kind of things may happen. And honestly, I have not tried that stuff, so I do not know if it will work or it will not. It completely depends on how your manager is. If he or she is good, great, supportive, understanding, then you can definitely try this out, and it might work in your favor as well. But it is not something that I tried out, so I don't have an experience on it. So yeah, you can do all these multiple things in order to figure out which suits best for your career, and that is how you get out of this situation. There is no other way. You cannot stick and be in that puddle uh, for long. It is just going to make your shoes dirty and nothing else. So yeah, try to get out of it as soon as possible. So I hope all the best to all of you who's facing a similar situation. I have been there, and I really know how pathetic it feels, how awful that experience can be. And I know it all. I have all my condolences with you, but I also know that if I can do it, I can get out of it. You definitely can get out of it, and just try all the different things that I have shared in this video, and I'm sure that something will work out. Something will definitely work out, and you will definitely come out of it, and you'll come out of it stronger. So yeah, that's all that I have for you in today's video. If you like the video, don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel if you've not done that already. I'll come again tomorrow with a new video. Till then, stay tuned. Take care. Bye.